And I am back from vacation, boys and girls. And I found a new addiction. Nerdy casual Facebook games. Yeah, I don't care what people say. Casual games kick butt and they're not ruining everything for everyone, yada yada yada. Let's play Fallout. Okay, General Chase. I kind of forgot what I was doing here. Lieutenant Morgan. I think that's the guy who made that delicious spiced rum. Hello, my red Chinese buddies. Okay, so we're still in Alaska, unfortunately. I'd like nothing more than to go back to the waste and enjoy life, but no.
Remember, that gear's property of Uncle Sam. Hope you didn't get it dinged up too badly.
I don't have an Uncle Sam. I have an Uncle Jim.
Help yourself?
Okay, so, I assume all I have left is the middle one, if I'm not mistaken. Ammo full. Slurpee machine full. So you're probably wondering how my vacation went. It was fun. I enjoyed it. That's all I'll talk about it. I don't really feel like sharing too much with you guys.
Sir.
And I am so tired of being in Anchorage. Is it safe to cross here yet? Or am I gonna get bombed? Whoa. That was... Whoa! Stop bombing me. I don't appreciate it. Whoa! Stop that. I'm losing my hearing. That's what happens when you get explosions that go off near you. Your ears ring and it's never the same again. Stop with your darn explosives and your rap music and your darn skateboarding on the sidewalk. Ugh. I just, burned your physical, what was it, your virtual ass into actual dust. You ever, anyone get that reference? It's a really good line from the original Mass Effect. I need to continue playing that game. I need to test out my theory that might fix my control issue. Hey, I'm almost level 8. Sweet. I just figure, you know how a lot of those casual, Facebook games, they kind of extort you. Like, you want to play more and earn the points to do what you need to do. You gotta wait a certain amount of time or pay us money. So they capitalize on people's addictions. So rather than pay them money, I'm just gonna wait for my, for me to earn more free time by playing some Fallout for you guys. Playing The Sims Social, it's pretty sweet. In fact, I go so far as to say I like it more than Sims 3, because it's just overall really refreshing. It's basically if you mixed The Sims with Farmville, and that's pretty much the ultimate casual game there. Only way you could make it more casual is if you somehow combine Call of Duty and Angry Birds. Oh, that would be freaking cool. Calling in a tactical nuke on some birds. Them darn birds. They're pooping on my statues. Medicine. You know, small. Actually, no. You know what? I really. Well, my speech is already pretty good. I'm gonna upgrade my lockpick so I'm the master of unlocking. Though probably I've already made that joke because it really is obvious. Science. I never use sneak, speech, unarmed, bleh. Repair, melee weapons. Sure, I'll get melee weapons. I don't need all that medicine. And what else can I have? Just extra speech, who cares? Intense training. You know, I've had a lot of people suggest for Bloody Mess, and I know it's a very, it's something a lot of people want to see because of how brutal it is, but I am not going to get it at the moment. I'm going to wait for a while, because, you know, I want to leave you hanging. I know a lot of people want to see this. It's one of the most, probably the most brutal thing in this game. So, size matters. Not really. With a strong back? Use strong back. Strong bad. I haven't watched strong bad emails in the longest time. I'm sure they're still good. I mean, you know how these things are, you fall out of them, and then you stop going back to see kind of what's the trend, and you lose interest. You want to start watching them again, but you just can't because you feel you missed too much. Like, I don't think I've been on YTMND till probably at least 2007, so I have no clue what all these new fads or trends are because I'm so out of it. I was there back in the old days of tender crisp bacon cheddar ranch jokes and brine peppers. I have no clue what's the current in-jokes there because I've just been... And I can't go back because I feel like wow, it's so long ago, I'll have no clue what any of these gags are. It was a funny sight though. Hey! I remember going there during the early years before it, when it was still, oh, what was it? When the site was unmoderated, and there was some sick stuff on those days. People were pretty uproarious. Speaking of uproarious, am I the only one who's completely, like, dumbfounded at how stupid those whole London riots things were? Call me old-fashioned, but people actually need to discipline their kids. I know, it's crazy to think of discipline in this modern era, but come on. That was just unacceptable. Hope they come down on them hard. I've mentioned riots here before with those Vancouver riots we had near here, and that was stupid enough, but I can sort of forgive them to some extent because they were just being stupid, drunken idiots. They weren't... I think this was a lot worse, simply because they had no real motivation besides they're angry, ticked off, and want to break stuff. They weren't drinking. At least I don't think most of them were under any kind of influence. It wasn't stupidity, it was just anarchy. So I think the whole thing was a lot worse in principle, but I try to stay away from politics in these videos because people tend to get really angry when you mention them on the internet. What was that theory, I forget, that theory where you, internet, what was it, completely normal, sensible person plus internet equals, like, complete jerk, or something like that? I forget what it was, but it was pretty much the effect that having an anonymous, identity on the internet causes people to really... You can do anything. You can be... Oh, come on. I'm that far back? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sorry. I'm still getting adjusted and to all this video game stuff again, because I've been out of the loop for almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks without my fix, man. Just kidding. I was actually, I had games in Ontario. We got, I had brought my 3DS, and I played a bunch of old DS games. Because 3DS lineup is pretty anemic still. Be honest, I remember the original DS and its lineup kind of sucked early on. I remember like the huge drought of games early on in that system's lifespan, and oh wow, I got the Herbs. It's like that Urban Sims. I mean, it was decent, it was filler, it was just a GBA port, but I mean, what else was there to play? I got Field of Magic and Super Mario 64 DS at launch, and past that, like, it was so meh. And I'm hoping the same thing happens again. It seems like DS really didn't pick up speed until Mario Kart came out. So I think it's smart that Nintendo's betting a lot on it. Because that Mario Kart pretty much feels like Nintendo's "It will succeed" button, because it's... Yeah, once again, I'm not paying attention. I really should be more careful. That's more like it. See, stop dinking around. Because I like those Mario Kart, and I've heard from people who played the 3DS one, it's pretty good. I've heard the level design is far better. Like the actual courses feel far more fresh and unique, because I wasn't too excited for it, because I saw it and I was like, oh, it's Mario Kart again. I like Mario Kart, it's a good game, but I mean, how much can you do with this? If you're gonna... I don't mind... Like, I need something a bit more by this point. At least that's how I feel, because... Oh crap, I'm out of my Gauss rifle ammo. Forgot that I'm playing a sniper, and I'm just going in pistols blazing, because I'm a little, oh man, your head. What's that term used when you remove part of someone's head with sniper rifle? Capping, isn't it? Is it too soon to make a John F. Kennedy joke? No, I won't. You know, even Even though it was a long time ago, I should still respect the guy. Besides, he was awesome. He had cool hair. Would his hair be considered brown or red? It was sort of a reddish brown. Yeah. No, I don't think he was the first ginger president. Medicine. Trying to get my speech up as much as possible so I can smooth talk my way out of things. Okay, bloody mess. No, resist the temptation. Strong back. Strong back. There I go, I make that joke again. Was there a health slurping machine there? Okay, I need to be a bit more careful. Ah, you and your explosions. I know how crazy this sounds, guys, but just because we're at war doesn't mean we have to kill each other. We can just have a war the way the internet does. It's all talk and never doing. You stupid this and that, and they're just words. No blood is spilt. You can just spam someone's YouTube page with a bunch of crap, or go on one of them online games and start talking crap to other players. Your game is garbage, man. Your game is garbage. And then name each person in the room and say how their game is garbage, just to tick them off. Don't you hate people like that? I really think there should be rules that 10-year-olds can't play Call of Duty. I know I mention that game a lot, and I know I'm going to sound like a complete sellout for actually liking that game, but I don't care, I like it. One thing that never made sense to me was hating for the sake of hating. Everyone else hates it, so why should you be liking it? Well, you're a conformist. You like what I don't like, so join the crowd hating it. That's not conformity at all. You guys get what I'm saying? You guys get what doesn't make sense about people collectively hating things? They're doing it because they want to say, I don't like what's popular. But then, they're just forming a clique of their own. And then they're just making a view popular. It's really a hypocritical sort of thing. Besides, I don't hate video games. Like, I'm not gonna look at something like, it's just a game. You shouldn't hate something that isn't really real. I mean, it's real, but you know what I mean. It seems kind of silly and childish to me. I can not like something, but I'm not gonna hate on something. Ah, darn barbecue, man. Oh, wrinkly walnut milkshake. Where are you? Darn it! I freaking hate these guys. These are the worst things I have to deal with. How are you not dead? Oh, fudge muffins. Oh, in case you guys want to play those casual Facebook games with me, I should probably link you to my Facebook page so I can get an invite. So all my friends who aren't really my friends, just my fans. I think of you as my friends, though. I mean, it's just... It seems kind of nerdy to say all my viewers are my friends. They're my YouTube friends. To be honest, I don't keep that many friends in real life. It's just not my type of life. I'm not a very social, go out to parties type of guy. It's just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of Java. My cup of Jamba Juice. How are you even eating that Jamba Juice? Whoa! What was that? Oh yeah, there's a guy with a rocket launcher up there. Rocket launcher Bill. Actually, that's not a very Chinese name. I actually don't know that many Chinese names. And I'm not gonna guess one because that'll make me sound racist. Take this, you, Whoa! Communist explosion time. I don't care what this is about. Whoa! The ham radio sets off an explosion. I didn't know that. What a strange thing for a ham radio to do. Hey! I can't say I appreciate that, my good sir. Hey, if you don't mind, I don't like being shot at. 'Cause bullet wounds, they tend to hurt. Actually, I wonder how long a bullet wound would hurt. And I don't mean how long it would take to kill you. I mean, after you got shot, how long does it take for the pain to become so sore that you just kind of become numb to it, like you get winded and you lose feeling? Because doesn't that tend to happen? After so much, like, of a sore thing, you go into shock and you don't feel pain anymore. Man, this is a grim discussion. I'm gonna keep playing my video game. That's just how my mind works. I'm a little bit of a dark thinker. I'll be honest. I like all those gothic comic books, but I'm not too fond of goth music. It's just not my cup of tea. It's too negative. You know, there's a difference between dark thinking and negative thinking. A very big difference. You know, dark humor can be very tongue-in-cheek and sort of embracing what's macabre in a lighthearted way. It doesn't have to be just whining and moaning out, everyone is just conformist butt munches.